Party.
Monsieur le Président, l'annonce par la ministre du Développement social d'un supplément de revenus de 200 $ à compter de février suscite beaucoup d'insécurité chez les bénéficiaires de l'aide sociale. En particulier, il se demande si ce supplément disparaîtra dans le prochain budget, le 1er avril, parce que le fait de décrire le revenu supplémentaire comme un supplément le fait paraître temporaire. Le supplément de revenu de 200 $ pour les bénéficiaires de l'aide sociale sera-t-il converti en une augmentation de 200 $ des taux d'aide sociale dans le prochain budget qui entrera en vigueur le 1er avril?
Minister of Social Development.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And I understand that having the terminology around that as a supplement may be a bit concerning to some New Brunswickers and some New Brunswickers who rely on that for their sustenance. Mr. Speaker, that is a permanent $200 supplement. We put it in and created the supplement because of timing, so we could get it released to New Brunswickers as fast as we possibly can. So at a time when it's appropriate to make that become part of the entire package for social assistance, we will do that. But we will continue on with the household supplement going forward because that allowed us to get that in hands of New Brunswickers in a couple of months' time, which will be starting in February. So I'm pleased that that will be part of the permanent package for our social assistance clients going forward, and we'll incorporate that in the full package in the future when the time is appropriate. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I'm thankful to the Minister for her clarification. Mr. Speaker, if we had a guaranteed livable income in New Brunswick, we could virtually eliminate deep poverty in this province. A guaranteed livable income will see poverty rates decline, both physical and mental health improve, reducing health costs, crime rates would go down, family violence would drop, and high school completion rates would soar. City councils in St. John, Moncton, Fredericton, Bathurst, and Edmundston have all passed resolutions in support of a guaranteed livable income and called on the provincial and federal governments to work together towards implementing one. So my question is for the Minister of Social Development. Has she approached the federal government to begin work on a guaranteed livable income for New Brunswick?
Minister of Social Development.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Our government has undertaken a significant amount of work around our social assistance programs and other programs we have in place for vulnerable New Brunswickers. We've indexed social assistance to the cost of living, so there's an adjustment each April. We've increased, thank you very much. We've increased the rates, Mr. Speaker. We've added a $200 supplement because we are in a time of need and high inflation right now in New Brunswick, Mr. Speaker. We continue to look at all our programs around affordability for New Brunswickers, our programs around social assistance and the needs of our clients in social assistance, and our programs associated with, particularly this day, I'd like to say our children and youth in care. So, Mr. Speaker, this is something that our team is continuously going to look at because we care.
Thank you, Minister. Member for Fredericton-South and Leader returning.
Mr. Speaker, a detailed report on a guaranteed livable income for PEI was released last week. It found that 65% fewer children would be living in poverty, 90% of people living alone could escape poverty, and poverty among people with disabilities would be virtually eliminated. Mr. Speaker, a guaranteed livable income for New Brunswick would be a game changer. It wouldn't just help support people living in poverty, but it would eradicate deep poverty. This year's Food Bank's Canada Poverty Report gave New Brunswick a D- overall and an F for material deprivation because 17% of New Brunswickers have severely inadequate standards of living. Mr. Speaker, the cities, Bathurst, Edmundston, Fredericton, Moncton, and St. John have all passed resolutions calling on the Minister of Social Development to begin the work to put in place guaranteed livable income for New Brunswickers. When is she going to do so?
Minister of Social Development.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And I would like to challenge back to the member opposite, when are we going to do something? We've been doing something since we've been in power. We've made change after change after change as we as a team and the team at Social Development looks at affordability for New Brunswickers and what the needs are of New Brunswickers. We've made change after change after change, and I will continue to make changes as we have a better understanding of the needs of New Brunswickers, the needs of our clients. And I'd also like to add, Mr. Speaker, there was some confusion around the $200 supplement. There was some concern that individuals on disability would not be receiving that $200 supplement. I would like to correct that, Mr. Speaker. All individuals, including individuals with disability benefits, will be receiving the $200 supplement per month, Mr. Speaker.